Hello, hello, mighty pirates! So, what are we going to see today? Today we're going to see this wonderful machine here. As you can see in the pictures that I'm showing now, this Commodore 64 actually is dead. But as usual, the first thing that I checked was the PLA after checking the power lines. And the PLA was having some strange signals coming from pins 15, 16, and 17. So I decided to desolder it, put a socket, and this is the new PLA here. But unfortunately, this machine is still dead. So we're going to check something else. We're going to check the signals and maybe the CPUs and the kernel here, and maybe also the VIC, but I doubt it because there's something on the screen. Anyway, it would be a nice adventure, I think, because I don't like the idea that this machine might be completely dead. One thing, the very strange thing here is that there is a lot of oxidation here, as you can see, and the other side of the motherboard is very dirty. So I don't know what happened to this machine. It seems that to me that, I don't know, has been put somewhere with a lot of humidity or even worse. Okay, so let's do it. So I tried to replace with a new PLA, and even if the new PLA has been installed and I know it's working, this machine is dead anyway. So before replacing U25 and U13, which they both handle RAM communication, so I'm going to start with U27 because it's a single chip and it's a MOS here, and MOS is known for being very unreliable. So I'm going to start with this one and see what happens. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, still getting the black screen, even if U27 was successfully replaced. So I think the next one is U25 and maybe also U13, because they do these two ones communicate with the PLA and the RAMs. So before starting to desolder all the RAMs here, and it's going to be maybe longer than expected, I think I'm going to start with these two little ones here. So let's do it. Okay, after a while, I left this machine switched on for a while, and after replacing this one, I still get a pink screen or a blank screen with no sign of life, and this seems to be a PLA related problem. But the PLA is good because of this one, and I know it's working. So I'm going to try to replace not just the U25 but also the U13, which is a MOS actually again. So let's do it. So even after replacing U13, I'm still getting the black screen here. So I'm going to keep this machine on for a while and then switch it off and on to see if I still get the pink screen, because the pink screen means bad PLA usually. So I need to go around all the chips that a PLA communicate with, and before replacing all the RAMs here or trying to find one, I need to sort out all the other ones. Okay, so let's do it. So here it is, an update. I tested all the PLA and actually the old PLA is really broken. This one is new. So just forget for a second the pink screen that I saw for some reason. I've been changing the main suspects here and nothing changed really. I also tested this one that usually if it's broken or not functioning causes a black screen too. So basically now I'm going to focus on one thing that is very strange. The output signal of the PLA to the kernel, which is pin number 20 on the kernel here on the right side, is completely flat. I mean, the oscilloscope gives me a flat signal. In a functioning machine, even if the kernel ROM is removed, the signal still is up. I mean, you can put a socket on a kernel, and you can check out the signal coming from the PLA, and the signal is there. So basically what I'm thinking is that this kernel chip here is putting the signal down because this chip is broken. So I don't know why I got the pink screen, I really don't know it, but I'm starting to exclude that the chips around the PLA are involved. I think the main suspect here is the kernel ROM, which actually happened again to me in the past. But you know, before desoldering such a big chip, I always try to see if other ones are involved, especially if I get a pink screen, damn it. Forget the pink screen, we're going for the kernel, okay? So as we replaced the kernel here, the magic happens. And this is another Commodore 64 alive and kicking.